darling heart, and welcome to the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely, or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. With my experience and training, I now help other people with their alcohol-free or drink less adventures. You can find out more and sign up to my 5-day Drink Less challenge at drinklesslivebetter.com. I'm here to tell you that you can relax, connect, and have fun without alcohol in your life. Join me here each week to find out how. We are getting closer and closer to publication date for the Drink Less, Live Better book. Now, I still don't have an exact date, but if you are in the UK and want to get your hands on a ticket to the book launch party, you'll find the link in the show notes. Alignment, part 4 of the book. So, we've become aware of our drinking and how we feel about it. We've accepted that we'd like to make some changes, and perhaps we've taken some actions. What next? What if I were to say to you, welcome to the next bit of your life? At first, we learn how to be alcohol-free, and then we learn how to live alcohol-free. Living in alignment is about finding harmony between our inner desires, our values, and the actions that we're taking. It's about being true to who we really are and creating a life that reflects our authentic selves. Living in alignment requires a huge degree of self-awareness. We need to take the time to understand ourselves, to think about our strengths, our weaknesses, what we really value, and what we feel passionate about. It involves introspection, self-reflection, and a really honest examination of our thoughts and feelings. By knowing ourselves, we can then make choices that align with who we want to be. First of all, we identify our values. Our values act as an inner compass, guiding our decisions and actions. We can clarify what matters most to us. Is it integrity, compassion, growth, family, kindness, trust, courage? Perhaps it's belief. When we prioritise our values, we can make choices that are consistent with what truly matters to us. When we align our goals with our values and passions, that feels good too. Try not to chase external expectations or society's pressures. Instead, how about focusing on what genuinely fills you up? Set goals that excite you. Pursue meaningful goals that will bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment to your life. Trust your intuition. Oh, this is a big one for me. I spent so many years pushing away those gut feelings, and it turns out many of them would have been right. Our intuition tells us what is best for us. Can you learn to listen to that inner voice? Trust your instincts or your gut feelings, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes we might doubt ourselves or seek validation from others, but actually trusting our intuition allows us to make decisions that really do align with our authentic selves. Can you practice some self-care? Living in alignment requires taking care of ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We can prioritise self-care activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul. Maybe practicing mindfulness or meditation, moving our bodies, spending plenty of time outdoors, pursuing our hobbies, or resting when needed. By caring for ourselves, of course, we create a solid foundation to live well. Embrace those imperfections. None of us are perfect, and that is how it's supposed to be. Can you accept yourself just as you are? Be kind to yourself. practice self-compassion. Understand that growth and self-discovery are lifelong processes. Allow yourselves to make mistakes, stuff it up, and then learn from them without judgment. Surround yourself with supportive people. The company we keep can greatly influence our ability to live in alignment. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage your authenticity. Build relationships with those who share your values and inspire you to grow. Distance yourself from individuals who bring you down or hinder your personal growth. I would say in 3.5 years sober, my radar for people who are loving and kind is really finely tuned. Take inspired action. Living in alignment requires taking action that's in alignment with our values and aspirations. We can break down our goals into actionable steps and take consistent, intentional action. Try not to let fear or self-doubt hold you back. Embrace flexibility. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Embracing flexibility and adaptability. Sometimes our path might change, and that's okay. We can stay open to new opportunities and possibilities. There will always be things that happen that are slightly less than ideal. But if we can flexibly adjust our course as needed, whilst staying true to our core values and authentic self, we'll be okay. Celebrate progress. Living in alignment is of course an ongoing process. Celebrate it, no matter how small, at each step along the way. Acknowledge the steps that you've taken towards living like who you want to be. When we live out of alignment, things tend to feel itchy and uncomfortable. Perhaps we behave in a less than ideal way. Perhaps we feel grumpy and exhausted. Are there some areas of your life in which you feel perfectly aligned and others where you feel out of kilter? Use that ability you know you have for self-reflection. Look and learn. Look and learn, my friend. Please check out the show notes on this or any other episode. You'll see the link to a hidden podcast episode to help you with your 5 p.m. cravings, and you'll be able to read all about my one-to-one coaching program. Don't forget to sign up for the interest in book list, and if you're in the UK, pick up a ticket for the book launch party. Please follow me on Instagram for more ideas about alcohol-free living. Thank you for listening in today. Come back again next week, and P.S. I believe in you.